Minister, we've heard that there's the village of Dundrum in County Tipperary where the population of the town is about 165 people and there are plans to move more asylum seekers than the local population. Do you understand why some locals would say that's just an absurd situation and that this situation is out of control?
Well, first of all, I haven't heard about that particular instance, but I do know that Minister O'Gorman's department does communicate and consult with local communities, and I'm sure that work is ongoing as we speak at the minute. I'm not familiar with that particular case.
But in general, would you say that it's sustainable that we do have villages around the country, not just Dundrum, but other places where the government is talking about or has moved more asylum seekers into the local area than there are locals, such as in Lisdoon, Varna and other places like that?
Well, can I just say that in the majority of cases where people come into an area...
CCTV is in operation at this station. Call CCTV Divine Social Show.
Sorry,
keep us all on our toes, I suppose.
In many cases where people have moved into an area, the locals are there and they welcome them and they integrate in, and I've seen that on many occasions myself. For example,
I'm sorry, Minister, but that's not really the question. I mean, of course that's true. That's a separate issue to what I'm asking about, which is again the volume of asylum seekers that are being moved specifically into some rural areas. Obviously, as the Minister for Rural Development, if there's a large influx of people to a very small town, is that sustainable long term? Is what I'm asking you. Do you understand why some people would have concerns about that?
Yeah, well, I do understand that people have concerns, but I can give you one very good example, and Lisdoon Varna is a very good example. I've been down there a number of times myself. There was a lot of people moved into that area, and they have integrated exceptionally well. They're working in the local community, they're working in the local community centre. I've been to visit them myself, and that's a town where it has made a difference. In fact, there were plans to move some Ukrainians out of a particular area into another area, and I actually got calls from local people saying, please don't move them. These people are making a contribution. So I think there's concerns initially, and I understand why people have concerns. But when they get to know the people and they can see that they're making a contribution and they want to make a contribution in this country, I think that's what we need to do. And they can see the difference on the ground. So it's important that we don't have preconceived ideas about who's coming into our country. A lot of these people are very genuine, honest people. They want to be here, they want to contribute, they want to work.